In his previous life, our MC was a man who never left his house due to being bullied in his high school, and due to this he died while sleeping on his bed. But a very beautiful goddess chose him to be reincarnated in another world with a lot of skills and mana. Our boy makes a promise to himself that he will live a better life in this new magical world. He was reborn into the royal family with royal insignia as a proof of his royal blood. His father was happy to sow a healthy son and ordered his assistant to measure his son's magic level. He expected it to be at least 40 or 50, but to his surprise his level was just 2, and on top of that he doesn't have any element. He could only use barrier magic. His father and mother was in utter despair. They decided to sabotage the child and tell the rest of the world that our MC died in his mother's womb. Such a greedy parents. They ordered their servants to leave the baby into a nearby forest. Goddess then tells that our MC is actually of level 1002, but since this world's device can only read up to 2 digits, that's why it shows 02. We are then shown our MC who is struggling with his new small body in a deep forest. He then remembers that he can use barrier magic, so he gives it a shot and it works. He can now fly by fusing his barrier into his body. But that excitement was short-lived cause Crimson Fox attacked him. Luckily his barrier was strong enough to fend off the attack. He then did a counter-attack by forming small barrier boxes, but it didn't have much effect on the fox. He then threw some trees on the fox, but the fox could still stand on his 4 legs. Our boy then lifted a whole mountain and threw it on the box. But suddenly someone started saying, "I surrender." It was the fox. The fox was speaking. She told him that she just wanted to revive her mana by eating him. Our MC then forgave her, and after realizing how powerful our MC was, she accepted him as her master. She also asked him his name. He chose Haruto as his new name. Haruto then suddenly fell unconscious. He was hungry and needed some breast milk. At the end he is still a small baby. Fox then transformed into a beautiful beast girl and started feeding him. Our MC is a lucky brat. They suddenly heard someone approaching towards their location. It was his uncle who came to rescue him and to accept him as his own son since his brother disowned him. He then proposed the offer that our MC becomes his son and he will take Beast Girl as his assistant. They left the forest after making a fake scene that the baby was killed. 9 years passes since then and our boy is now a little grown up. He lives with his father, mother, small sister and Flay. His sister is still a little distant from him and he is scarred that his sister may have known that he is actually a grown-up man who is reincarnated as a child. Their family is quite a happy one. Haruto has learned to make shadow clone dolls, but they still don't move on their own. One day his father calls him to start his sword fighting lesions. He tells Haruto to attack him and our boy does so. He jumped with exceptional speed and hits his father, surprising him. His father then tells him to dodge his next attack and our boy again surprises him with his exceptional speed and agility. We are then shown that Haruto tested his magic level with a 3-digit magic ball, but it only showed 002 cause his real magic level is 1002. His father was impressed and told him that he will teach to become an elite swordsman, all while his sister was watching them from a distance. His father then tells his wife that maybe their son is reincarnation of a demon because he has exceptional skills without much magic and is accompanied by a powerful demon like Flay. They both then decide that they will protect their son and give him a happy life, all while his sister was listening to them. What will happen with our MC now and who is his sister after all? Let's wait for the next episode to get these answers. Till then, Anime Drive signing off.